Hi Aries, welcome to your sort of mid-month, small, short, 15 minutes updated reading. Just have a look at the energies around you, see if there's any important messages that you need to receive. You did get a lovely Lenormand actually, you got the flowers. So the flowers are about receiving gifts. There's nothing that complex about the flowers apart from receiving. Yeah, and look, it's with correspondence. So this is about receiving messages, receiving correspondence. Beautiful. Gosh, it'd be lovely. Is this very, very light-hearted energy? And I don't know, Aries, I've got a feeling that maybe you need this light-hearted energy. The environment's intense. The astrology's intense. Everything's intense. But the end of October, there's quite a lot of rewards coming through at the end of October for any work that you've done. So, but I mean work, I'm not talking about going out and labouring. It can be inner work, it can be clearing work, it can be, whatever you think. Work is an internal thing and it's got an external story to it as well. But there's a belief towards the end of October that we'll start to see the payoff for whatever we've been doing, because it's felt like a really long haul, don't you think? And I know that you're going, yeah, it feels like a really long haul. A lot of people are getting the 10 of Wands, so that feeling of I've just about had enough. We're reaching the last stage of the astrology alignment, guys. Okay, we're in the last stretch, and I'm not promising rainbows at the end of it. I promise you I'm not, but it won't be as heavy. Jupiter gets out of Capricorn, and Saturn gets out of Capricorn, goes into Aquarius. Aquarius and Aries, I quite like the relationship between Aquarius and Aries because they're both very pioneering, very much of the future. They want to pioneer a new story, yeah, that sort of energy. So 7 cards for the lovely sign of Aries. What you want is the 8 of Wands, which is about communication, a lot of communication, can be about travel. The gift is the 2 of Cups. The challenge is the Page of Cups. The Death card in your relationships, I will clarify it. The Death card very often, I've never seen a Death card mean death, by the way. 10 of Wands, yeah. I knew you were going to get the 10 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles at soul level. And then the King of Pentacles as the outcome. So I'll clarify the Death card because a lot of people go, oh my god, it's the Death card. And it's, yeah, I knew it was fine. 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is a new chapter. That's it. It's, sorry. It's one of these funny old cards, the 4 of Wands. So it quite often represents things like graduation. So it's some sort of celebration. But there's a story behind the 4 of Wands, which most people don't talk about, because if you think of something like a graduation or the amount of work that's gone in beforehand to get to this point. So the 4 of Wands is a celebration. The Death card was the first card, which is obviously is some sort of big shift and some big change in your relationships. Your Venus is in Virgo, natural zodiac will be in the 8th house, which is the house of Scorpio. Scorpio does rule change, it rules metamorphosis, which is what the 4 of Wands stands for as well. But walking through a new doorway, okay? But again, before you get there, it's sort of looking back, it probably means the last couple of months have been really tough. Money and work, the 10 of Wands, just like, oh my god. I knew you were going to get the 10 of Wands. And it's because your ruler's retrograde, isn't it? So if a planet's retrograde, we lose access to it as a yang energy. It becomes yin, so which means it's an internal process. And it's the internal process of shredding which no longer has any value to you. It can be outmoded ideas, outmoded belief systems, outmoded... I don't think you're shredding outmoded relationships, though some of you might be leaving one to go to another one. Sorry, just maybe. There's some people out there that are moving forward to a new chapter. If that's you, I wish you all the best. If not, the Page of Cups wears his heart on his sleeve. It's about not being defensive, being very open. What you want is the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is a very dynamic card. It can be about travel. So if it's not about travel, there's a lot of correspondence, which is the flowers and the letter. There's a lot of energy coming in. So the Two of Cups is a card of soulmate. Yeah. A soulmate doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be a partnership where you team up with someone to start to create something new, because the Ace of Pentacles is at a soul level, which aces always represent. They tend to be notoriously a gift, an unearned gift. Is there such a thing as an unearned gift? Actually, maybe there is. Opportunities come our way, Aries, is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes we don't even see the opportunities. Look out for opportunities when you're in that Ten of Wands, because the Ten of Wands is so like that. You can quite often not see this ace. Why is the Page of Cups a challenge, please? Because this is about wearing your heart on your sleeve, allowing yourself to take risks. Just for you, as if this is a new relationship, the Page of Cups is about taking risks, being vulnerable, opening up, exposing your heart, which is a lot. It sounds very easy, but being vulnerable and wearing your heart on your sleeve is such a spiritual attainment. So some of you are definitely starting a new relationship, look, even leaving behind singlehood, whatever that means, to go towards a new chapter. There is no doubt about it, by the way, that some of you obviously are. For other people's, it's sort of just, there's a change process going on. The Four of Wands is a stepping up card. It's a card of graduating to the next level. So this might be graduating to a next level in your relationships, and it might be someone, it doesn't have to be a one-to-one relationship, it could be people around you that are making changes. Yeah, they're really, really two beautiful cards together. Hardly ever see them together. When they tend to show up together, it's like it's a graduation. They show up together, something's completed, and this is the rewards. Getting married, having a baby, to leaving something behind and going forward to a new chapter. Ten of Wands in your money and work, yeah. Feeling very drained. Ten of Wands. There is an end in sight, guys, because it's a 10, which means you're near a completion process with this energy. And where's the Ten of Wands? I wonder what it's doing after the Ten of Wands. Three of Cups, beautiful. I pair these two cards together. So, letting go of oppression. Look, these angels fly, see? Because they've dropped and released the energy that was holding them back. And what you're holding you back is these Ten of Wands. So I don't know whoever watching and what circumstances that you're in, but the Ten of Wands is feeling held back. It's like, I'd love to take these 10 wands off for you, but that's not my job, basically. And maybe that's what these cards are saying with the Death card and the Four of Wands as well, are saying that there's a shredding that has to happen here, some letting go, so you can move forward to something brand new, which is the Ace of Pentacles as well at a soul level. I love the aces. I'm one of these people who love new beginnings. So the ace tends to be a brand new beginning, particularly on the material level, which is so good. And that could make, so you're dropping this oppression, you're beginning to lighten up, and something new is beginning to be born. And that is fantastic, Aries. Absolutely fantastic. And I see I'm hiding my nails. It's because I've been doing potting and planting work, and I'm still doing them. I do a bit of planting and I come and do some readings. It's a really good way of working for me. The King of Pentacles is the outcome. So it could be a person, earth sign person, or it's just you. I like seeing you like that, Aries, if it's you, because you're just in a really very stable, very secure position and feeling very grounded, well. And when we're grounded and well, we're very much, so our health's good. And maybe your health's good because you're letting go of those 10 of Wands. You're shredding some old skins and moving up in your relationships. Anything else, the King of... It's not a card that I get a lot for you, the King of Pentacles. It's with Temperance. So Temperance is the middle path. No extremities of behaviour, very balanced. And I'd say the King of Pentacles was very, very balanced as well. Very traditional, but very grounded in his body. Safe, secure. Temperance is a bit Sagittarius. It rules the middle path. It's my Buddha card. So, not falling into any extremes. Because even these two cards, I do pair these cards together, but they can be extremes because we let go of old oppressive cycles and we birth new ones. And it's part of a cycle, and we're always moving through cycles, and then we get to another new start, and then we get to another new cycle. The King of Pentacles and Temperance is about being, it's almost like being at peace, by the way. And I love seeing you at peace, because we don't always have to be driven. There's a lot of potential for stepping forward to a new level in your life. So when I say a new level, stepping up to the 4 and the 3 of Cups is an awful lot of card of celebrating, and it's an awful lot of card of lightness, coming out of what seems to have been a very oppressive and dark cycle. I think 2020 has been many things, but it's goddamn definitely been oppressive, guys. I mean, the atmosphere, it's so dense. But as you move through the month, it would seem to me that you're shredding that old energy, and you're stepping up and you're lightening up, and you're saying yes to life and yes to more joy. And the Ace of Pentacles, all the aces, I think, are always really, really, really good news, by the way. It's just about starting something brand new. And some of you are starting a new relationship, by the way. You just are. Letting go of one life to move forward to another. That's probably the case in money and work. And some of you are even relocating to join in with a relationship. It's hard with these general readings. In a strange way, you've got to find your own meaning in your own cards about what's going on. Anyhow, Aries, I have to go. I've been reading all day, and it's just my hands are absolutely filthy. But I wish you so well. Thank you for all your support, Aries, as ever. And I'll speak to you later. Bye.